So you're probably a little confused right now, but I am coming to you from the far past. There is something that I want to share with you. This is the beginning of the story. So let me bring you all up to speed. This video is going to be very important to sort of understand what is going on right now. I'm sure you guys are like super like, wait a second, where are you and what year is it? What is going on? Let's just jump right in so that I can explain and you can come on this journey with us. So at 5 weeks pregnant on August 22nd, I had a miscarriage. I started to bleed and cramp, and then I had that happen for 3 days until the 24th. I stopped completely 24th into the 25th into the 26th, but on the 26th I started to have what felt like a more or less regular period. That lasted for 4 days like my normal cycle until the 29th of August. 29th of August is when my period stopped. I had noticed at one point that my cervical mucus, which I normally don't really have, like, I think I've heard that post-miscarriage you're more fertile, so I have a feeling that might have something to do with it. But anyway, I had noticed cervical mucus, and I had noticed that it was like a fertility, like high fertility. And I took an ovulation test and it was negative. And then I kept noticing the cervical mucus like a few days later. And so I decided to take another ovulation test, and it was very positive. I wasn't necessarily going to be taking ovulation tests, but I have decided that I'm going to do exactly what my mind and heart wants to do. So when I took that ovulation test, as you can see here, I noticed that it was negative, right? I still was feeling like my body was gearing up to ovulate again. And then so in the morning, I took this test, and as you can see, it's my peak test. So I went from practically having no line to having a positive. And then, so that was my peak in the AM. This was the PM test. And then this is a 24-hour period from this peak to this test. Then this was first morning urine, and then this was an AM test. So this was like super early, around 6 AM, and this one was around 10 AM. The day that I got the peak test was September 7th. That would mean that on September 8th, I would have ovulated. And then yesterday morning, all morning until about lunchtime, I was having ovulation cramping. Now that would be a 24-hour window from my peak test to ovulation, so that's very normal for me to have that window. And then that means today, the 9th, is 1 DPO. I normally share everything. Not only does it help people feel normal, it helps me feel normal watching other people experience the TTC process. Having this miscarriage really just shook me and just shocked my system. So I've decided to document this all, but it will be seen later. So that is the update that I wanted to give you. Hope you all are doing great in the future and that like living your best lives. Don't know what the temperature is. It's probably like around Christmas time or like the fall. Right now we're in Wyoming and it is, what's the temperature? It's 73 degrees outside. It's gonna go to 92 today. Oof. But overall I am feeling better. I did definitely ovulate yesterday. That's exciting. And now we just kind of wait and see and hope and pray. And if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Sawyer 100% thinks that there is another baby in my belly. He has been looking through his legs all day long. Right, Dan?
Yeah, constantly.
Like, he didn't do that before we started to be TTC the first cycle. The second cycle rolls around and he starts doing it.
Yeah.
And then I got pregnant.
And then he just smiles at you, like when you
Yeah.
like looks at you.
Yeah. But then he stopped. And then he started again
Yeah.
the past 2 days. It's just so crazy to me. According to Sawyer, I'm pregnant. But I don't know, we'll see what happens. So this is, like I said in the beginning of this video, this will be the beginning of the journey. This could be just like a long couple months of our whole journey. I could be pregnant this month, I could be pregnant next month, the month after, the following month, I don't know. But I'm going to document it all, and then I am going to one day decide to share it, whether I am pregnant or I am not. When I'm ready to, I will share it. When I feel at peace, I will share it. Who knows what's about to happen. I hope you come along for the journey with me. From here on out for a while, our videos will be in the past tense, and you will get to come along with us as we search for our rainbow. I love you all. Subscribe if you're new. Come hang out with us, and we'll see you in the next video.
When I reach out, you will hold